Today, we'll explore the human endocrine system, how it works, its structure, and why it's so important for the human body. The human endocrine system, a silent network of glands controlling growth, metabolism, and emotion.
Each gland releases hormones into the bloodstream, guiding countless body processes.
Let's begin inside the brain, the control center of the entire endocrine network.
The hypothalamus translates nerve signals into hormonal messages. It links the brain to the endocrine system, directing the pituitary gland.
The pituitary gland, often called the master gland, influences many body functions.
It releases hormones for growth, stress response, and reproduction. These hormones control water balance and childbirth. The anterior lobe manages metabolism and reproductive cycles.
Together, they form the hypothalamic-pituitary axis, coordinating hormone control.
The pineal gland helps regulate the body's internal clock.
It produces melatonin, the hormone that guides sleep and wake cycles.
These three glands link the nervous system to hormonal balance. From the brain, we move to the glands of the neck and pecs, the thyroid and parathyroids.
The thyroid gland sets the pace of metabolism, determining how the body uses energy.
The thyroid consists of two lobes connected by a thin bridge called the isthmus.
Within tiny follicles, it produces thyroxine and triiodothyronine, hormones that drive metabolism.
These hormones influence every cell, determining how quickly energy is used. The pituitary and hypothalamus monitor hormone levels, keeping metabolism balanced.
Behind the thyroid lie four small parathyroid glands that regulate calcium. They maintain calcium levels for proper muscle and nerve function. Together, these neck glands stabilize metabolism and calcium balance. Next, we explore the glands within the chest, beginning with the thymus. The thymus sits behind the breastbone, large in children but smaller in adults.
It trains immune cells, preparing the body to fight infection.
The thymus is most active in early life, shrinking as the immune system matures. Below the chest, the adrenal glands rest atop each kidney.
Each adrenal gland has two parts, the outer cortex and the inner medulla.
The cortex produces cortisol and aldosterone, hormones for stress response and fluid balance.
The medulla releases adrenaline, preparing the body for quick action in emergencies. Adrenal hormones travel through the blood to muscles, the heart, and the brain, supporting rapid energy release. During stress, adrenaline raises heart rate and breathing, sharpening body response.
Cortisol helps manage stress over time by maintaining blood pressure and steady energy levels. Feedback loops prevent adrenal hormones from staying too high or too low. Below the adrenals lies the pancreas, the body's blood sugar regulator. The pancreas releases hormones that control how the body uses glucose. These clusters, called islets of Langerhans, contain specialized hormone-secreting cells.
Beta cells secrete insulin, lowering blood sugar by helping cells absorb glucose.
Alpha cells release glucagon, raising blood sugar when energy is low.
Together, insulin and glucagon keep blood glucose levels in balance.
Insulin signals muscles and the liver to store glucose for energy use.
Glucagon triggers the liver to release glucose when blood sugar drops.
When insulin regulation fails, conditions like diabetes may occur.
The pancreas keeps energy available and steady throughout the day. Next, we examine the glands of reproduction, the testes. In males, the testes are the reproductive glands that produce sperm and testosterone.
Inside each testis, tightly coiled tubules create millions of sperm cells daily.
Leydig cells between the tubules release testosterone, the key male sex hormone. Testosterone drives muscle growth, deepens the voice, and supports male traits.
In females, the ovaries perform similar roles, producing eggs and estrogen.
Ovarian follicles mature and release eggs while generating essential hormones.
Estrogen shapes female body structure and regulates reproductive cycles. Progesterone prepares the uterus for possible pregnancy.
The hypothalamus and pituitary coordinate ovarian hormones through repeating cycles. Feedback systems ensure balanced hormone levels for proper reproductive health. Sex hormones create physical differences that emerge during puberty.
Hormone levels shift with age, guiding growth, reproduction, and later life changes.
The endocrine system functions as one network, each gland adjusting the others.
Next, we look at how endocrine imbalances can disrupt health. When hormone production falters, the body's balance begins to shift.
In hyperthyroidism, the thyroid overproduces hormones, speeding metabolism. In hypothyroidism, hormone levels fall, slowing body processes. Diabetes occurs when insulin is insufficient or ineffective, raising blood sugar levels.
Adrenal disorders disturb stress response, energy, and fluid balance.
Too much or too little growth hormone alters body size and tissue repair.
Imbalances in reproductive hormones can affect fertility and development. Some glands may form tumors, which can increase or block hormone secretion.
Doctors use imaging and blood tests to measure hormone activity precisely. When balance is restored, the endocrine system once again harmonizes body function. Every gland works with others, maintaining communication through precise chemical signals. Hormones adapt our bodies to rest, movement, and change throughout life.
The endocrine system, an unseen orchestra, keeps every organ in harmony. Understanding this system reveals how life maintains its delicate internal rhythm.